wait a minute. Why is it that you asked me to buy you water twice in 1 month, send you some water? I pop up over your house. You asked for the water because you say you were out of water. But I pop up at your apartment and you got 3 cases of water sitting on the table. I used my benefit card, but at the end of the month, when I ran out of water, I had to spend my cash money. Why is it that you can act so freely for somebody to get a payday loan for you? Are you crazy? You're not sticking me with a payday loan when you don't have a job. Why is it that you're calling your mama, your sister, whoever? Can I get $20? Can I get 10? Can you do this? Can you do that? But you say credit is not important. It's important when you don't have it and you're asking everybody else for this, that, and the other. Let's talk about it. You young folks, let's talk about it. Hi, my YouTube family. This particular video I've been wanting to make for a while, and I just got through looking at a video. He encouraged me to get off my butt and do it. You young folks out there, you young folks that's 35 and under, y'all ain't half working. You're out here doing this and doing that, but you ain't working. You out here thinking you're tricking this person and you're tricking that person and you're using this person and you're using that person, and you ain't working. Let me tell you something. When you get to my age, you're gonna wish like hell that you worked. If Social Security continues, you won't have nothing up there to draw. There is a couple of people in this building where I stay, and they don't get Social Security. They get SSI, which is $943 a month. My rent is more than that. I've had 2 young ladies that I've had to drop because of foolishness. One, I met her when I first moved to Las Vegas when I was in a shelter. I was trying to help that young lady with her kids until finally I was like, you know what? She's gonna have to help herself. I blocked her out and kept it moving. This second young lady that I just cut off and blocked probably about a month ago, she has not worked for more than 3 months in a year since I've known her in 2022. She moved out here to Las Vegas last July. She got a security job. She worked it about 3 months and then didn't do, it was like she was on vacation for the rest of the time. She got a job, another security job recently. She came up with some excuse as to why they let her go. And she ain't been looking for another job. I guess she gonna, take another vacation. But how is it that your rent is almost twice as much as mine, and you living with a guy, and neither one of y'all working? How you paying the rent? Y'all ain't fooling nobody, because see, I already know what he does. He got ladies out here tricking for him this, here, there, and everywhere. And I'm sure he got you doing the same thing. Miss, I don't need credit. You don't need credit, but you want to use my good credit. My good credit that I took the time to make sure I have. What's with these young folks? They can keep some weed, they can keep their drugs or whatever, but they ain't never got no money. They think it's okay to always call up a senior citizen or call up their mama and call up somebody else to borrow money, to get money from. You got $10, you got $20. I got sick of it. I got sick of things missing out of my apartment. I got sick of her coming over here to wash her clothes. And every time she come to wash her clothes, she got to take one of my trash bags. I'm a senior. I need all of my stuff. I'm going to give it back to you. I ain't got it back yet. When I first moved into this apartment, I had probably, I want to say, close to 70 rolls of tissue. And within 2 weeks of her and the other young lady who drove the truck to move me here, 2 weeks. If I hadn't taken the tissue out and started putting it up, it would have been gone. By the time they left, I maybe at best had 20 rolls of tissue. You ain't used up 50 rolls of tissue in 2 weeks. No, you stole it. The last time she was over here washing, I was sitting in the bathroom with her. It was a reason for that. Because my towels, they just gone. And she must have forgot to take one out of her clothes when she came over here to wash. Because it was one in her clothes and she took it out to dry, folded it up and put it back on the shelf. And I just looked, I didn't say nothing. Said to myself, honey, I already know you've been stealing my towel and some other things too that I probably am not aware of. You cannot think that somebody else is responsible for you. I'm not responsible for you. Your mother is not responsible for you, especially when you're not doing anything but drugs and laying up with somebody. You young folks need to get it together. It is a lot of homeless people walking around. I ran into a young lady 4th of July weekend. Not young lady. She's 64. I'm 63. She's still working. Living on the streets, living wherever she can, sleeping on the bus. Told me that she got evicted from her apartment and she can't find another place. I said, well, you know, I can get that eviction off your credit file. We looked it up. There was no eviction on there. It was something on there from a few years. But if she wait on that, that's gonna fall off. That wasn't stopping her from getting an apartment. Let me tell you what was stopping her from getting an apartment. She didn't have no credit. She had a lot of stuff on there that lets me know that was her lifestyle. You know, trying to get this and get that with no income. And she said out of her own mouth, she would get pregnant. And if the man didn't want to marry her, then she'd go get an abortion because she wasn't, that was her way of having some man to take care of her. All these kids. It's sad that she is 64 years old. It has caught up with her. She's working, but living on the streets. It's sad. I asked her, I said, well, can't you get your Social Security? She gave me an excuse about that. And I'm sure the excuse is she don't have none up there. She ain't got enough. I try to tell her about passsplit.com where you can rent a room in a beautiful home. well, no, I don't want that. I'm gonna wait on the Victoria's Secret card, because I told her you can do the shopping cart trick and get these cards. Start building your credit up. She wanted to wait on a card that she may not even get because she don't have an address. She has nothing. So for you all young folks who think y'all getting over, who think y'all going out here turning tricks, doing whatever with these men and these women, and y'all think y'all living the life of rally, keep it up. Because when you get to my age, it's going to slap you in the face. You better get busy right now. Start working. Start do some type of business. And make sure you pay into your Social Security or pay into an IRA or something. Because keep living. You keep living, you're going to look back and remember this message and say, I effed up. As I always say at the end of all of my videos, don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody have you depressed. Keep folks out of your business. Be blessed.